Lady Gaga has been getting a lot of buzz lately, and it all stems from her Oscar nomination, or lack thereof. The singer-actress put out a show-stopping performance for her role in House of Gucci, and many expected she would snag at least one Oscar nomination. But it turns out the Academy Awards had other plans.
I don't consider myself a particularly ethical person, but I am fair. What I cannot wrap my head around is people who steal just for ego, or the pleasure of it, for personal satisfaction.
In this video, we'll be looking at Lady Gaga's Oscar snub and how fans are reacting. Gaga has proved she is more than just a phenomenal singer with several platinum records and Grammys to her name. The Born This Way singer showed that she is an all-around performing artist by making her acting debut in the horror thriller American Horror Story Hotel.
Do you want?
Are you out of your goddamn mind? I'd kill you if you weren't dead already. You disgust me.
You're still upset about the Dago.
You screwed up, Jimmy. You robbed me of the thing I love the most. And now I never want to see your pathetic, miserable face ever again.
But we have an arrangement!
Gaga's performance for the show earned her her very first Golden Globe Award, which was just the start of a trailblazing career in acting and the beginning of many award-winning performances. Following the success of her debut role, Gaga moved on to what would be her biggest acting role yet in the award-winning film Shallow, which starred A-list actor Bradley Cooper. Gaga not only starred in the movie but also contributed to its soundtrack by writing the film's theme song, Shallow. The song Shallow was performed by both Gaga and Cooper and went on to be a global sensation and remains the most awarded song in the world to date. Gaga's performance in Shallow garnered her first Oscar nomination and award for Best Original Song at the 2018 Academy Awards. She went on to win several other awards, including Best Original Song in a Motion Picture at the 2019 Golden Globes, as well as other noteworthy nominations. Sadly, it appears the Oscars went from recognizing Gaga's acting talents enough to give her an award to completely ignoring her in their latest round of award nominations. The Oscar snub comes after Gaga's controversial, albeit provocative, performance in Ridley Scott's House of Gucci. In the crime-drama film, Gaga plays the role of the eccentric Patrizia Reggiani, an outsider who manages to catch the eye of the heir to the fashion empire Gucci.
Gucci needs no blood. Goodbye 1930s. Hello 80s.
Patrizia ends up marrying into the Gucci family, and soon enough, her ambition and thirst for power and control leads to a slew of murderous intents that unravel the Gucci legacy. Lady Gaga's portrayal of Patrizia wasn't received with sunshine and rainbows like her previous role in Shallow. Instead, she came under fire from Italians and even the real Patrizia herself for her attempt at feigning a peculiar Italian accent.
This is serious. And you're laughing it off.
At least it's my name on the mugs, not yours.
Our name, sweetie, on junk.
But regardless of opinions about her accent and controversial attempts at emulating Patrizia, Gaga still turned heads and snagged a few nominations and award wins. For her role in House of Gucci, Gaga was nominated for several awards that have widely been considered important precursors to an Oscar nomination. She was nominated in the Lead Actress category at the Golden Globes and the British Family Film Awards. She also made the list of nominees at Critics' Choice Awards, as well as the Screen Actors Guild Awards for lead actresses. To many in the industry and fans as well, these nominations placed Gaga as a definite shoo-in for a spot on the lead actress list at the 2022 Oscars. Amongst a sea of talented women with great roles in equally great films, Gaga was considered the best bet as she had garnered more notoriety for House of Gucci.
Don't call me a cretin, sweetie.
That's not what I said. I asked you not to be one. This is serious. And you're laughing it off.
At least it's my name on the mugs, not yours.
Our name, sweetie, on junk.
This, however, was not the case, as the Academy Awards released its list of nominees for the 2022 Oscars for lead actresses, and Lady Gaga apparently did not make the cut. The award show, which is set to take place on the 27th of March, had its list of nominees for Best Actress in a Leading Role released, and fans and critics were all shocked to find Gaga's name missing from the contenders. The list had A-list actresses, from Academy Award veterans to Oscar first-timers, all nominated for portraying powerful roles in the 2021 season. The nominees included Nicole Kidman for her roles in Being the Ricardos, Jessica Chastain for The Eyes of Tammy Faye, Penelope Cruz for Parallel Mothers, Olivia Colman for The Lost Daughter, and finally Kristen Stewart for her role in Spencer. These ladies all had successful films with great stories to back them up. But while that remains true, fans still feel Gaga was robbed of her spot on the list of nominees. Over the years, industry officials and fans across the globe have considered pre-Oscar nominations and awards from the Golden Globes, the BAFTAs, the Critics' Choice Awards, as well as the SAG Awards as important precursors for an Oscar nomination, and Lady Gaga filled the quota by bagging awards and nominations from each of these award ceremonies and was indeed a frontrunner in bagging an Oscar nomination. It was a clear case of snubbing by the Oscars, as Lady Gaga had all the precursor nominations and still doesn't make the list. Many fans feel Gaga's spot was given to Kristen Stewart, who was the only one on the list to not have either a BAFTA or SAG nomination. Stewart's role in portraying Princess Diana in Spencer was phenomenal and breathtakingly good, but so was Gaga's role in House of Gucci. The snub by the Oscars comes after Gaga had spent months leading up to the film's release campaigning for her role. She held press tours that made global headlines, largely attributed to acting techniques and methods. Proving how invested she was in the role of Patrizia, Gaga not only took Italian accents class for months, but she also spoke in said accent for 9 months straight leading up to the actual filming. According to the stars, she did this to give the best portrayal of Patrizia she could give, and remaining in character that long was the only way to ensure she achieved that.
It's time to take out the trash. Aldo and Paolo, they're poison.
During filming, Gaga also had a dedicated psychiatric nurse watching out for her mental health and personality state, as the role could sometimes be so immersive. Simply put, Gaga sometimes tends to think she's Patrizia even when the camera isn't rolling. Through all of this, Lady Gaga has made sure to be nothing but gracious. Instead of lashing out, she's remained her typical elegant self. She even took to Instagram to congratulate her House of Gucci hairstylist, Frederick Aspires, who was nominated for Best Makeup and Hairstyling, alongside talented makeup artists Goran Lundstrom and Anna Karen Locke, in a post that said, quote, "I could not be happier for a man I call my brother, who I've worked with for the last 15 years, end quote. Fans and industry officials are still dumbfounded at the Oscars' choice to snub Gaga and rob her of her chance to contend for the Best Actress award, something we all believe she deserves.